God's love is enough to lead us toward a satisfying life of service. That sounds simple enough, though I do sometimes hear the opposite, that God's love is not enough. Folks who say that, I don't think they intend to pass on that meaning, but when people preach a fire and brimstone doctrine, they are suggesting that God's love is not enough to lead us toward a life of service, that we need to also live in fear of something. Urantia teachings provide us with a distant time perspective, in which we begin our growth toward God during our lives here on earth, and we continue that growth after death, so that we have the time that we need to bring to fruition all the potential that God sees within us. The will of God does not uniformly prevail in the heart of the God-seeking material mortal. But if the time frame is enlarged beyond the moment to embrace the whole of the first life, then does God's will become increasingly discernible in the spirit fruits which are born in the lives of the spirit-led children of God. In this way, the divine will is observed to shine brighter and brighter in the actions of those who are getting to know the divine parent. It's true, there are a lot of people who do not feel inspired or driven toward living a life that is not just decent, but also divinely excellent. But we're working on it. Franciscan priest and well-known author Richard Rohr describes the part that keeps yearning for God as a ticking life bomb. Give it enough time, energize it with prayer, gratitude, fellowship, or however you connect to God, and one day it's gonna explode. So, have we got all the time in the world and beyond to achieve our potential as children of God? Sure, yes. But remember this, your life that you are living right now will vastly improve when you accept with your whole being your place in the family of God, and when you let your acknowledgement of that flow out to others through service. You can let yourself be flawed. You might not always feel all that close to God. But when you let divine goodness show, when it uniformly prevails, flowing from above to below, it is directional or free-flowing. But it's the movement that causes you to become increasingly glowing, for the divine will shines brighter and brighter as your spirit reaches up, feeling lighter and lighter. How much more divine goodness will you know when it passes through you, a constant flow?